What's going on YouTube? Shockwave John here today. Now I'm taking a look at the Eternals official teaser trailer that just released this morning, and hopefully let's see if it's a lot better than the few little seconds that we got mixed in with basically like Marvel's little Phase 5 trailer setup that they did. So let's go ahead and jump right into it first, and then we'll go ahead and break down everything that we saw and what was known in the comics. Because obviously the MCU is kind of rearranging everything just to make it work for them. So let's see how good of a job they did.
Why does the sun go shining? Why does the sea rush to shore?
Knew something was off. There we go. Wait a minute, why isn't this clear enough? Looks like a little triangular
It's
UFO.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yep, there's Angelina. Shit!
We have watched, unguided. We have helped them progress and seen them accomplish wonders. Throughout the years, we have never interfered until now.
Holy shit. Oh! I like the power design. This is actually looking pretty sexy right now. Hey, Jon Snow.
Did when you said good.
Alright. I'm definitely getting the chills. Definitely want to see this. Definitely want to see this. Oh, shit.
Thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
So now that Captain Rogers and Iron Man are both gone, who do you think's gonna lead the Avengers?
I could lead them.
Everybody else it was a fucking joke. I wonder how serious he was though. Alright. Knowing off the fact that they actually they're well within the history based off of that, and that was even in the comics as well, because they were created by the Celestials back in the day. But and then there was the whole what's called Eternal Civil War between them. So I hope they like kind of touch up on that, because in the comics they didn't really actually fully have their powers yet originally, like that much, meaning like they weren't really fully immortal. So I definitely want to see how they dive into that, because it looks like they've done well enough over the years. I mean, alright, you guys were helping shape civilization, but then after it took off, you basically was like, okay, they can do it on their own now, let's watch them. And a lot of this was giving like the torment of being some being that can live long enough, because technically the Eternals are the cousins of the humans. So that is why it was kind of hard for them to intermingle and not produce children with power. But the genes were still there, so it kind of like, little certain situations and whatnot that happen. So that's why it's like, all right, if you're bringing in the Eternals now, and you're bringing up this whole back history that they've been behind the scenes for however many fucking thousands of years now, and somehow they just made sure that they were well maintained, because technically they are more advanced than Mr. Stark himself, Shuri. I'm gonna go as far as them, because I don't know. I feel like if we get like, well, I mean, obviously they're gonna give us fucking. Because I think there was one guy who was actually making stuff. I'm pretty sure that was. Let me go ahead and double check that.
Seen them accomplish wonders. Throughout the
Yeah, right. Right, yeah. Damn, trying to catch it at the right time. See, like, he looks like he's mostly, like, creating an object type. This one looks like he's fucking bored. But he looks like he's having fun with it. But the general, like, look on this looks like it's, he's creating, like, an advanced device, but that's his power base. So I'm interested to see, like, what else they can do because, alright, Angelina Jolie's the warrioress, basically. Then you have the one giving them water. This one's obviously quick. I like how they're designed right now for this one's speedster's look is like reminiscent like of a like Flash almost. Because you don't see it has like the little yellow streaks and shit, and that's mostly like the Flash, especially like Injustice 2 at least that I remember from. It was like more reminiscent to that, but like they threw it in a Marvel movie instead. Which, I mean, I guess because DC decided to go with their own bluish lightning. Which, I mean, come on, guys. Like, if you're gonna try and keep it towards the comic, put the effort in. All right. There are a lot more nerds in society than the normies that are out there that aren't into this type of stuff or are just now getting into it because they were stuck inside their house all year. But honestly, though, I'm really excited for this. Kumail Nanjiani looks really fucking good though. Like, ever since he like got showed like buffed up on like I think it was like the men's workout mag, I was like, holy shit! Because seeing him as a comedian before, not even thinking about placing him inside a comedy. Like the same thing with Paul Rudd when he became Ant-Man. I was like, wait, he's a funny guy. I wonder how they're gonna do this, and it worked perfectly. So the fact that they're implementing some comedians in here, some real actors, come on, Angelina Jolie is a fucking A-lister. Look at that. She's a fucking, I'm pretty sure she's Oscar won because, like I said, I don't really pay too much attention to that anymore because why bother? Everybody knows why. But still though, like you have a great cast all together. The scenes that they're giving us, especially the emotional tour of, the warring civilizations of man going throughout the years and they're just sitting there because technically why would they interfere when it wasn't really their place, so they think. I mean, honestly, I feel like they could like help this shit out because this particular group, don't forget, wanted peace. That's why they're helping man. There was there was also the other part of the Eternals that felt like maybe they should rule the different factions. So that's where that little civil war goes out. So I'm like, wait, I wonder, like, I forgot who's playing Kronos because I didn't want to keep up on it because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself, especially knowing that this is a new thing. And in the past, I have had, I've had the bad habit of watching a trailer and then immediately just going to go do a bunch of fucking research right afterwards. And then like basically know what the hell is gonna happen in the movie. So I'm trying to like take it slow by slow, getting a little back history because it is a teaser trailer, but not trying to go too much without trying to like spoil anything. And I mean, we should already know there should be no Mephisto references in this movie whatsoever. So that whole Winter Mephisto and Mephisto and Winter Mephisto thing, let's calm down, all right? We were so hyped during WandaVision and then got so disappointed, but fuck it. But that's it for tonight, guys. Catch me later. Like and subscribe down below, and also make sure to leave a comment for anything else you want me to go ahead and react to and also break down. Take care.